Today we'll be going over how to run geolocation queries on a MongoDB database using Pymongo with Python 3. If you are a beginner and you are looking to learn how to use Pymongo with MongoDB in general, then please click on another video, as this video is not beginner friendly and will only be getting straight to the point of how to run a geolocation query. So let's get started. Here I have MongoDB Atlas running on my browser. I have a collection showing with 2 records of data for John Smith and Mary Jane. John Smith and Mary Jane each also have a location object. This object has a key value pair for a type of point and coordinates as well. These coordinates are important because you must have these coordinates in latitude second, longitude first. So longitude must be the first value in your array, and latitude must be the second. And this must be across all objects that you are attempting to query on. If you store in latitude and longitude, Pymongo will not be able to run the geolocation queries. So I recommend that you go through and try to swap those on your database or store them in longitude first from the beginning. So next, we will need to create an index. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and check our database just to show that we are, in fact, connected to the database. And we are. We've got both John Smith and Mary Jane. To do this, we simply find all the records in our collection and list them out. Next, we're going to create an index. To create the index, we're going to want to use the geosphere type from the Pymongo library. And the code is as follows: collection.createIndex, parentheses, square bracket, parentheses, the name of your custom object that you are using to store the coordinates and the type of point, and then the type of geosphere. This is going to create a 2D sphere index across this field for your collection. So let me save the code, and I will go ahead and run that now. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and check our indexes, and we can see that it created a myLocation_2D sphere geospatial index. This is necessary and required for a geospatial query. I'm happy to say that once you've created your index and you've stored all of your coordinates in longitude first, latitude second, the next part is really easy. All we'll have to do next is check our location. So the code to check your location is going to be the example collection .find, and you are going to want to find any geometry near the coordinates that you're looking for. So you start with your location or my location, which is the name of the custom object. This could be named anything. I chose to use my location as this is probably the most clear that it is a custom saved attribute. And then you use the $near as a MongoDB aggregation. And then finally, across a geometry of type point with longitude first, latitude second coordinates. I've got a comically large max distance, which you can adjust, as well as I am only going to take the name and not the ID. So let me go ahead and look for a record. Okay. You may need to print your results if you want to read them. And just like that, we've got John Smith and Mary Jane. So I hope that helped. There is a lot to imply with this example. But like I said, this is not beginner friendly. It is simply to show how this would be done with Pymongo, as I was not able to find a clear resource myself while attempting to perform the same task. So I hope it helped. I will go ahead and leave the code in its entirety on the screen. You may pause to use this yourself, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you.